The concept of theater for development, TfD. Theater for development refers to the theater for community animation, theater for integrated development, theater for the marginalised, theater for rural development, and simply popular theater. It is a form of theater that combines research, entertainment, and education. In 1977, popular theater workers organized a Latin American conference on popular theater, which was attended by 32 groups from 11 countries. The conference is defined as follows. Popular theater is described as theater that is interwoven within the Latin American framework of social equality advocacy and in which audiences engage both from and alongside it. People have been reduced to non-participation and art has been given a secondary role by the current system, which is driven to maintain things that way. The popular theater for development in Botswana. Popular theater is the term for a variety of different kinds of performance which are used as a method of adult education. The media used for these performances in Botswana have been drama, puppetry, songs, and dances. It is called popular theater because it deliberately aims to appeal to everybody, not just the educated elite. Performances usually take place in the open air and use the language of the area. Audience participation in singing and dancing is encouraged, and after the performance the audience is invited to discuss the issues raised and consider action to solve problems. The term was coined in Botswana in 1976 because it was felt that folk media was not accurate, as drama and puppetry were not indigenous performing arts. The term has now come to cover a very wide range of activities, from a family welfare educator doing a simple puppet show for mothers at a clinic to a week-long community festival. The common denominator of these activities is that they use entertainment for education. They bring fun, excitement, and a release of creativity in an effort to engage people in more active and participation in community affairs. Bapa and Ertherden, both of the proponents of the popular theater movement, defined popular theater as follows. The activity indicates, first of all, live performance. It is specifically to do with a drama. This means dramatizations of stories, events which are characterized, and acted through using dialogue. It is also to do with theater, and by this we mean the sense of a consciously anticipated performance before an audience. A presentation of a fiction, in a specific form, employing those conventions of theater familiar to that particular audience. Secondly, popular theater indicates a direct and continual involvement with those most oppressed in the Third World societies, peasants and proletarians. It is important to note that this is not merely a statement regarding the composition of the audiences, or indeed even a statement concerning peasants, both audiences and actors. It does not mean this, but in addition it means the way the content of the drama is structured. The integration of content and structure right at the beginning of a particular project is central to the process of popular theater, for what is being presented is not just oppression but a specific experience of oppression. Through the process of the drama there is a precise exploration of that experience, the concrete solution, as well as of oppression, a theoretical abstraction. When the popular theater activist says the work is by, for, and about the peasants, or proletarians, in his or her society, this is what he or she means. The work, therefore, is not a superficial protest drama. A great deal of rhetorical posturing about revolution is turned away. The third element in popular theater concerns the traditional performing arts. The oral tradition, which also contains a sense of history. Peasants are sentimental beings, capable of careful representations and fine expressions of their social being which has determined their consciousness. They are aware that the immediate agents of their oppression are within their midst. Headmen, kulaks, specialists in agriculture implementing gigantic agribusiness schemes, and for the same proletarian, during his or her city sojourn, the oppressors are the traders, debt collectors, slum landlords. The lower ranks of the police force, and even their own trade unionist leaders, Salihu Bapa and Michael Etherton, 1982. Popular theater voice of the oppressed. In examining the nature and types of theater on the continent of Africa, Mwanza defined popular theater as follows. Popular theater in Africa, judged by what it is doing and not necessarily by what it professes to do, is preoccupied with three issues. A search for an alternative performance culture, community education, and political action. All these focuses constitute a form of theater that is popular in as far as it reflects issues which people can identify themselves with. Thus we can consider popular theater in Africa as consisting of popular theater whose focus is the art, popular theater as an educational process and popular theater as political action. Dixon Wansa, 1992. Critique of Popular Theater in Africa, Definitions, Focuses and Lessons. Lambert tried to differentiate popular and defined one type of popular theater thus. Conscientization theater, like Freire's literacy teaching process, aims to liberate from oppression and to redistribute power into the hands of the oppressed. Power cannot be given, however, it must be taken. Conscientization aims to facilitate this process, and in popular theater, the spectator becomes an active agent who by extension, is the forerunner of social action in daily life. The play or drama without spectators is no longer a spectacle, but a dramatic means to explore reality and then act upon it in life. Source: Lambert, Prue. Popular Theater, One Road to Self-Determined Development Action. Bowl, 1979, urged theater artists to transfer the skills to the people so that they could use them for themselves when he wrote, "I believe that all the truly revolutionary theatrical groups should transfer to the people the means of production in the theater, so that the people themselves may utilize them. The theater is a weapon, and it is the people who should wield it." Bowl, 1979:122. At an international workshop organized by the Nigeria Popular Theatre Alliance held at 3 villages of Anyawe, Asankari and Odobi in the Okpa district of Benue State, organized for Nigerian participants and attended by 8 participants from Britain, Cameroon, Ghana, Jamaica, U.S.A, Tanzania and Zambia, defined TfD as a practice which is about for and increasingly by the ordinary people in both urban and rural Africa. A practice of empowerment and liberation. A theater practice which has roots in the ideas of the German Brecht and 2 Brazilians, 9 Ailtrier and Augusto Biel. A distinct body of African characteristics have however established themselves in the practice across the continent with great modifications to the ideas of Friel and Biel. Abba, 1989. Even with such multiplicity of terms, Nogina, 2002, has noted that the classification of practices in is very similar. 2 key elements in the definitions are theater and development. While development could mean different things, it seems to many practitioners it just means participation in discussions. As Abba has argued, theater for development should go beyond conscientization. It must lead to action. Freire's ideas were central to adult educators as indicated by Kidd, 1980, when he says, "This new tradition builds on a long history of people's songs, drama, dance, drumming and puppetry being used in resistance against colonial and other forms of oppression. It also relates to fresh emphasis and given by Freire and others to development of a critical consciousness as a key component to the struggle." The linkage of TfD to Brecht comes from theater practitioners and academicians to whom Brecht was the pioneer in creating theater that responded effectively to the needs and aspirations of workers, particularly in Germany and Russia. Both experimented with theater as an educational medium in the context of a literacy program Alfin, which was implemented in Peru between 1972 and 1974 and operated within the Freirian framework. Kidd, 1980. Again, while a well-made play seemed to be of less importance to adult educators, to theater artists, crudely done works were like an insult to the people because ordinary people have also done good things in their manifestation of art. In real situation of TfD, the question presenting refined work does not seem to arise arid. What matters most is the message. Like Freire's generative words and themes, dramatization of topics and issues familiar to target groups easily attracts attention and provokes thought. Thanks for your attention. Kindly like and share our videos. Please don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell to be the first to receive the next learning video. You may also give us a comment to suggest what topic you would like us to cover. See you later.